But the day before, there was excitement as well in the slalom leg of the men's combined. An upset win on the icy Beaver Creek course. Norwegian Ole Christian Furuseth crossed the line ahead of Sweden's Jonas Nilsson and Marc Girardelli of Luxembourg. The combined would be decided in the downhill. Race day dawned overcast and snowing with fog across the course. Marc Girardelli was skiing at number 8. Coming to the World Championships, his goal was a combined win. After a third in the slalom section, he skied close to the limit on a course tailor-made for gliders. The lower section tested tired legs, but Girardelli held his tuck and he crossed the line in a time of 2:04.64. Number 1, this decade's greatest skier. The 100-kilo man, Italian Michael Mayer, was next. Mayer sidestepped back up the slalom course to avoid disqualification over a missed gate and finished the slalom leg in 42nd position. But the Italian giant is a downhiller, and he proved it on race day. Showing strength and control, he avoided an almost certain fall on the bottom section to ski across the line just 1/100th of a second ahead of Girardelli to register the fastest run of the day. Overall, though, he finished way down in 28th position. But the surprise of the day and the men's combined was 22-year-old Swiss skier Paul Akela. He finished 6th in the slalom leg and, not known for his downhill skills, looked an unlikely medal prospect. Akela almost lost it in the final sections, but he did ski the gliding sections well, and he skied across the line in a time of 2:05.82, 4th fastest on the day and 2nd overall. Silver to Akela and Switzerland. Leading after the slalom discipline, Ole Christian Furuseth of Norway made hard work of the downhill. Furuseth's best result in combined was a 6th in Bad Climb Kirkheim last year, and here on Beaver Creek course showed the dramatic difference between the technical and speed disciplines. A very brave attempt, but a slow time. His final overall position dropped to 16th, but his slalom win will boost his World Cup confidence. After his win, we talked to Marc Girardelli about his prospects for the championships.
Marc, looking at your win today, is this the start of a roll? Do you think that you're going to pull up another couple of golds in these championships?
No, I won a lot of races this year, and I didn't expect to make very good best time today. And I hope I can conserve my form and my material for tomorrow under the same conditions. Then it's possible to place under top 5 again, and that would be very good for me.
Conditions like today, do they suit your style of skiing?
It was completely different to ski than in training run, because the view was much worse and the speed was not so high than in training. But all in all, it was not an easy race for me and also not for other racers. But you need also a lot of luck with the material.
Looking at this course, how does it compare to the European downhill courses that you're used to?
Most of downhills in Europe, they have more turns and fast parts in, and this one is more gliding and just very few turns.
Looking at the start of these World Championships with a win in your first race in the World Championships, are you aware that you could become the greatest skier of all time if you pull off another 3 or 2 medals?
No, that's not my goal. My goal is to ski always as good as possible. Maybe I didn't this in the combined slalom, but for sure today. And if it's going on good in the next races, even if there are no medals, I am very content with this season now.
So the final results in the men combined. Marcus Vossmeyer in 5th place, Othform Permanzabriggen 4th, Günther Mader of Austria in 3rd, Paul Akela 2nd, and the Luxembourg hero Marc Girardelli on top, 1st position.